It is September 11th, 2025, 75 degrees out. We are at 158 Loganberry Terrace, the residence of Chitan Rana. Getting ready to do an ATR. As you can see, I am showing my controlled area. This area has no damages, no cracks. It's one of the cleanest areas on the roof. There are not a lot of clean areas. And this will be our test area. I found our shingle here. This shingle was already loose, so I was able to determine that the shingle ended here. And we're going to go ahead, remove said shingle, and put a brand new clean shingle in and see how it goes. Alright, we are recording again. As said before, we're getting ready to change this shingle out. First thing we have to do, we know this one is loose. Alright, we have to lift up our other shingles so that we can remove this said shingle here. So it's not very hard. Adhesive is fairly loose. Yeah, that came up pretty quick. Looks clean underneath. Yep, again, the adhesive not sticking a whole lot, so it's not much resistance. It's not that hot out. So far, we're seeing very little cracking, which is good. And we don't really need to lift that one. Ooh. Got a nail protruding here. This one's fairly loose over on this side. Okay. Let's get some of these nails up. That's concerning. The shingles aren't actually on the nail here. That's a little concerning. This is still sticking here. We did get this nail out though. Voila. Again, another nail. It's a little warmer out here than I suspected in the sense of, for me, I'm starting to get this. All right, we move up a little bit here. Decking is better on this side than on the side with the solar for certain. A nail in there somewhere. We didn't find. I found it. nail that we just don't see. Right here. Looks like they nailed underneath a shingle. Twice, actually. There we go. If need be, we'll send this to ITEL. Our new shingle. We don't want to lose our snake. This is a 3-tab shingle, a newer 3-tab shingle. You may not be able to see it very well with the camera, but it's overlaying about a 1/2 inch on both sides. I'll move this over a little bit, try to line that up just a little bit more. And the gap here is clear, but it clearly can't go in any further. So, it may leads me to believe maybe this may be a discontinued size of this shingle. Not sure. But anyway, we're going to finish getting this done so we can get off this roof. I'm starting to sweat. I can never get my nails with my gloves on. Grab a couple nails real quick. Let's get started. Let's get it on my roofing snake here. Alright, I got it started. Resistant. Decking on taking this. Sorry about that. Camera started to overheat a little bit, even though it's not that hot of a day. I guess it still can overheat. So let's continue where we left off. Bear with me for a second. I gotta move a few things carefully so I don't lose my materials. Right there. Roof's starting to really wear into my ankles. I'm trying to hold myself in place. It's about a 7 pitch here. A little tough to navigate. Move this down a little bit. The nails don't seem to want to. There we go. Trouble. I'm going to have to put this nail a little lower than what I typically would like to. Doesn't seem to want to catch in the plywood. Maybe I spoke too soon about the decking on this side. Maybe I didn't. That one seemed to catch. We are starting to get creasing and cracking all around that I'm working. A lot of mat transfer is starting to come off. Try to reuse this nail since we could use it there. Again. Over here, Now, didn't want to go in cleanly. Thinking about removing that said nail and putting a brand new one in. That's what we're gonna do. Nail came out pretty smooth. That's good. So we don't want to create any new damages. We're just trying to fasten this shingle down. It's giving me a little bit of a difficult time. I don't want to damage the shingle any further. Okay. Definitely going in cleaner here than in the original spot. Okay, as I said before, we can see, turn this camera around, we've got noticeable cracking. Mat transfer is coming off. The shingle is about a ½ inch too big. Questioning whether this shingle is still viable. And then over here, comparison, controlled area, how clean, zero cracking. Come over here, cracking. Can't see it because the chalk fell in it from my outline, but there's cracking here. And the shingle not fitting. So we move to ask for a full replacement now. Thank you. Have a good day.